Hey guys, how's it going? So let's talk about Bigg digital assets. So Bigg digital assets came out with some news today, and the market liked it, and the stock popped. Well, I guess the market, retail investors, big money, they liked what they heard, and they popped the stock. Um, will the stock continue to go up? Maybe. But at the end of the day, if this thing hits $1 billion valuation, I think it's gonna sell off again. So just be careful. I'm just sharing you my thoughts. I have a zero position in this. I have no bias. I hope all the big digital assets investors make tons and tons of money because I want everyone to make money in the market. I don't want anyone to lose money. I want everybody to make money. This is a non-biased video, so but I think they do have some potential here. It is a growth play, but okay. So let's just go over the question and answer. And the one thing I'm really excited for is the app. So one of the questions is when will Netcoins App be released? The Netcoins App is currently slated for June 2021 as version 1.0 for both Android and iOS. Really like that. Really good news. So, I'm really like the fact that they are making an app and they're releasing it. This will show you guys the growth. I hope lots of people download it and lots of people use it. So in this video, I kind of want to compare it to Wealthsimple trading, right? Wealthsimple trading, they currently have about 1 million downloads on the on the Google store. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. On the Google store, and then there's also the Apple store. So we could say, maybe 2+ million, maybe 3 million downloads. But just because they download doesn't mean they users. Because I know some people who download it, but they never actually signed up to Wealthsimple. And it is very easy to sign up to Wealthsimple. Wealthsimple is valued at $5 billion. They raised $700 million in a fund rounded, valued the company at $5 billion, up from $1.4 billion in October. So they are a private company. They're not publicly traded, but in the private market, they are valued at $5 billion. So I feel like, there's a possibility, not saying it will happen, super long term, if the company executes properly, we could see, a possibility of Bigg digital asset being valued at $5 billion. But if they are valued at $5 billion, it will not be from the retail investors. It will be from big money pumping the stock to $5 billion. That's my opinion anyway. So, and then if we look at the assets under management, from 2015 they had 400 million, 2017 they had 750, 2018 they had 1.9 billion, 3 billion in October, you get it, 4.5, 5, and then as of February 2021 they have $8.4 billion under management, under assets. So they have 8.4 billion. So they're doing pretty good. They're growing. I don't know how much Bigg digital assets have under assets, because they don't actually reveal that, but that would be nice. They are generating $4.5 million. Again, I have to bring up this fact. I know people don't like this fact. They have a lot of competition in this space. And I'm not even using Netcoins right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm using Catlex because they have lower fees, and I'm invested into TechX. So that's the reason why I use Catlex. So, and they have more coins to trade on. So, and Bigg Digital Assets have very little coins, but they are working on it. According to this, they will have more crypto coins eventually. When, I don't know, but that could be a catalyst. That could be a trading catalyst. So I still feel like Bigg Digital Asset is more of a trade than a hold, especially the closer and closer they get to $1 billion valuation. But who knows? Maybe they will market very well and they will gather a lot of people onto their platform, and a lot of people will use their platform, and they will generate lots of money, and the valuation will go up over time. But again, there's still a lot of competition. Like Voyager, when they come in, they're gonna steal a lot of market share from Bigg Digital. Even if Bigg Digital went over the US and Europe, they might do okay, but in the US there's like Coinbase, there's Voyager, there's Binance, there's a lot of trading platforms in the US. Kraken, Bittrex, I can name hundreds of trading platforms in the US. So they have a lot of competition in the US right now. So, I definitely be careful. But the one company that I am very bullish on is Voyager Digital. Because, according to this, right, they grew. It took so long for them to grow to $8.4 billion under management. By February 5th, 2021, they have $8.4 billion. Voyager's already sitting at $3.3 billion of assets under management. $3.3 billion of assets under management. If we give them till the end of the year, we could let's just take a safe assumption. Voyager could be sitting at $8 billion of assets, assuming that they grow $500 million per month from each month. So 500 million, 500 million times, right now is May. So May, June, July, August. So May is the 5th month. So that's about 7 months. So let's say by the end of the year, that's another $3.5 billion plus the 3.3. We're talking about, a safe assumption of about around $7 billion under management asset. So I think that Voyager Digital will be eventually valued at $5 billion. But the thing is, Voyager's in the US, they're coming to Canada, and on top of that, they have, they're doing trading too. They're not just doing cryptos, they're doing trading and cryptos. They could steal a lot of market share from a lot of competitors, and once the trading platform is up, they could grow their assets by a lot. So just be aware that Voyager I'm very bullish on this company. I think this company is going to hit $100 eventually. I think the company should be at least trading at $50 by the end of this year, unless the stock market crashes. But if it crashes, that just severely undervalues this company. And this company what they're going to do? They're going to use the cash, their profits that they're making right now, and they're going to be buying back stock. They're going to be buying back more and more and more stock to the point where the stock they have a very tight float. So, the company is severely undervalued. I'm very bullish on this, and I'm slowly buying into this position. I know that we're in a stock market crash, but I'm very, very bullish on Voyager Digital. Just saying, not financial advice, right? And Voyager Digital right now currently has about, 500,000 downloads on this, and then Apple, I don't know. So they're pretty close to Simple on downloads. So we'll see what happens in the future, but Voyager is a growth beast, and I'm very bullish on it in the long term. So I'm way more bullish in Voyager than I am in Bigg Digital. You could have made a lot of money if you bought Voyager at 6, 7, 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, but like in the pennies, you would have made so much money. But it's too late now. Now it's like try to buy as low as possible and think long term, because this company will still make you a lot of money long term, but not as like it's just too late to like get it in the pennies. It's not gonna happen anymore. It's just not going to happen anymore. Only way for it to buy it in a penny, if you had a time machine, travel back in time and bought it at 20 cents. That's like the only way. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.